Good evening, buenas noches, and aloha, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jasper, and you join me here tonight on the Predator Tour and Fishing Sim World. Tonight I'm going to attempt for the first time the Waterway Championship in the heavy rain and see what we get. So now I've got plenty of legendary pike on this. This is definitely not one of my favourite venues. I don't particularly enjoy this venue at all, to be fair. I'd like to catch some barbel at some point, but they are quite difficult to catch. But tonight, obviously, is concentrating on predators in this canal. So we'll see what we can get. Hopefully, we can get some nice legendary ones for you. This is my first attempt. I haven't had any practices of this, so hopefully it comes up trumps. I'm going to stick to my usual spot, which is just next to the bridge. Put down some tench and a roach.
Hi there, and welcome to the next event on the tour. With prize money and tour points up for grabs, there's a lot at stake.
In fact, I might even change that roach over to a mackerel. But yeah, as I say, I don't enjoy this particular event. So let's get the smelt head down first. I tend to keep most of my dead baits under a bridge or somewhere protected like this. That's where you do find most of the predators I find, or most of the big ones anyway. So let's change this one to a mackerel just to give that a try. I find mackerel quite, I don't know why, it's just, shall we call it fisherman's instinct. As I did on my last go, I did the Burgesy Pro Open from getting a sponsor. No, let's get a bit further in. Change that to just a simple shad, and I managed to get even more fish than most of the videos I'd seen. So let's see, I've also got the Smithwick Devil's Horse Frog on the go. One of my elite, I like to call one of the elite lures. So as you can see, let's get going. This is a 40-minute long session with two 20-minute sessions, I might say. So, as I say, I don't enjoy this one because I don't really catch a lot, unlike a lot of the other venues. I like to make sure I catch plenty of fish. It is not always the case, so we'll have a couple more casts with this one, and then we'll switch it up. As you can see, we're only 2 minutes in, and people have only been catching what looks like must be perch. And we haven't even seen anything follow the lure yet, which is never a good sign, but we'll try over here for a couple of times. And away we go with the mackerel head. I'm glad, as I say, I'm glad I changed that to the mackerel head. Looks like a small northern pike, but better than nothing. Again, I do love dead baits. I'm sure you all know, regular viewers will know. Number one's off. There we go. I missed number one. How about that? But I'm going to probably lose that unless I get in really quickly. There we go, quickly, go, yeah, I don't care. Ah, would you believe it? I was just about to get it as well. So at least we know this one should work. I'm going to pop that there, and I'm going to put the mackerel out while it waits. Stop it, let's recast that. I have to say I wasn't particularly expecting that myself. Now there are plenty of different lures you can use to do this one. Obviously it is the pro championship level one. So there's maybe a few different ways to do it, just like the amateur tournament. And obviously this venue is for the final of the offline tournaments, where you can get a nice hefty 50,000 tour points. Just gonna let it sit there because that's what seemed to work well last time. Something swimming about. It's not exactly perfect conditions for carp either. Just typical that I just missed out by literally a couple of seconds. And we're off again. This time with a smelt. So, as I say, under this bridge is a great place to catch predators. Looks like we've got a nice big, what's that? Well, I say a nice big, decent sized pike. If we get any legendary named pike, I will upload the video. Or any legendary fish for that matter. Most likely pike, because I tend to catch a lot of the legendary ones around here on this event. So my last save I got so far through it, I gave up on this event because I pretty much caught most of them. Just mainly like things like the barbel, the Jack and Jill barbel. If anyone knows how to catch them, do drop me comments. I'd love to know how to catch them. Excuse me. Oh, fourth glass of wine now, and I'm starting to feel it. So, admittedly, there's a decent sized pike there. It could very well be one of the legendary ones. As I say, this is a 40-minute long event, 2 sessions of 20 minutes. So we want to get a good start. Get ourselves, make sure we know what kind of setup we need. But as I'm a pretty experienced gamer on this game. I've got a pretty good rough idea of what you need. I'm sure you've seen my other videos. There's not many events that I fail apart from the difficult ones, such as the Bergen Open, whatever you call it, on the amateur tour. That is ridiculously glitched. But I did catch, even though I did catch the one of the legendary ones, Stephen. But we'll see if we can get some legendary ones on this one. That's what we're after. It'd be nice to catch some Xander for a change. It's been a while since I've caught a Wally or a Xander. But this looks like a decent pike. They're quite likely to be one of the legendary ones. There we go, let's have a look. Well, look at that, that's beautiful, that's absolutely stunning. That's got to be it. Yeah, that's Hunter. Yeah. So 49 inches, 32 pounds. Beautiful looking fish. So we'll get that back under there. Pop that down. And we'll continue with this Smithwick Devil's Horse frog. Now, admittedly, I don't know many other methods to this one. I tend to stick with what I know. Obviously, it is. I think, if I'm right in saying, oh, it's only the best round as well, so that's ideal. So you only need to do get a really good score on one round, and you can literally just spend the next round doing your ironing or doing your dishes. And I think I might even make my pack lunch for tomorrow at this rate if I get a good round. So I'll have a couple more goes on this. Just like in Waldsea, did take it while it was just kind of idle. Which is rather typical. And that's kind of why I enjoy doing these, because you can kind of spend the first 20 minutes catching loads of fish, nice good fish, and then kind of do what you need to do the rest of the time. I think there's a little carp there, but we don't need carp, obviously. This is a predator tournament. So we're going to mix it up. I'm going to use one of the little where's he gone? Creature, watermelon critter, red. This is known to be a good one for this event. Well, I say this event for this venue. It's helped me out a few times in the past. I can't remember, I did watch a video on YouTube, but as much people have. And it did point me in the direction of this, and hence this is why one of the few creatures that I use. But as you can see, we do need to catch another fish. Get our numbers up. There goes top spot. We don't want that because ideally we'd like to absolutely blitz this round so we can do what we want on the second round. A bit of a play about. I wasn't sure you could twitch this, but apparently you can. There we go. So twitching this one does work wonders. Got a nice pike there. Just in time with 4 minutes left. It's definitely going to put us back. That's a nice pike as well. Should put us back into first place. Right, that tension up. It's not particularly a big pike. So yeah, I do recommend a bit of a twitching on this venue. There we go. Another pike. That's a nice pike. The coloration on that. It's almost like got a rainbow tinge to it. But another 32 inches nonetheless. Beautiful. So we've got time just for one more. So I'll try and move the rod up so you can see what I'm doing. So I'll just kind of casually move it to the right a bit. There we go. And it works wonders. And I've got that's a little Zander. It's been so long since I caught a Zander on this venue. So if it is, I'll be delighted as well. Especially with 2 minutes to go, that should definitely win us this competition. Put it that way. Let's have a look. That's a nice. That's a beautiful Zander. Look at that. That's gorgeous. So yeah, the Christie Critter Watermelon Red Zander with a bit of a twitch. Fantastic. So yeah, I'll be using that in the second round once I've made my pack lunch. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you for a second while I'll stick around till this event ends. Start the second one quickly. Put my pack lunch together. It might take a minute or two. I've only got a bit or two to do. But I've already caught one named trophy fish. Let's have a look. Yeah, hunter. I do get hunter quite often. And this one, it's quite a regular. It's probably the most one I've caught, to be fair. Him and Leviathan. I've caught Leviathan quite a few times on this venue. I say it's not my favourite venue, to be fair. There's not a lot of variety in what you can catch. It's either pike or zander. There's no catfish in here, or you got your little perch and stuff, but yeah. Who really cares about catching perch in big competitions like this? But with 55 seconds to go, I'm delighted with that. That's a good caught for the first attempt. Who can complain? So yeah, just under this bridge here, make sure you get your lures under this bridge, because they like to hide out of the rain, because obviously they're all ambush predators, so they like to hide in whatever's nearby. And yeah. It's not a bad start. In fact, for the second round I might pop down to somewhere else actually and see what I can catch at some of the other sides of this lake. So I'll tell you what, we'll go down here. Alright, I'll be back in just a few seconds later. I'm just going to pop to the toilet. Ladies and gentlemen, get my pack lunch ready. It'll take me about a minute or two. Bear with me. Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, so let's continue, see if we can get some more stuck in between the pegs. I don't like it when that happens, so reset. I like a bit of freedom. There we go. Now again, we're under this different bridge down the other side of the canal, so I'm just gonna pop some here, pop these baits just under this bridge, make sure. There we go. Let's see if we can get a different legendary this time. Now the horrible thing about this is, as with most venues or rivers and lakes in this part of the world, as you can see, they are very polluted and murky. I mean, obviously I'm a resident of the UK myself, so I've seen plenty of, I mean, my local river looks pretty similar to this. There's sewage outlets and all sorts. I have to speak badly against it because I'm an environmentalist. I am well aware of the effects this has on nature and the environment and such, and I have to speak out against it. But hopefully things may improve in the future, you never know. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just kind of using the analog stick just to move it left and right. Let's go for the full length. 100. See, I'm way ahead by 50 inches. 132 against 87. There's not much chance they're going to improve on that. I'll be very surprised if they do. So we've pretty much got this in the bag. It's just a case of seeing if we can catch any more interesting species. Some of the legendary ones. But of course I do like catching zander and, well, that's it in this venue, unfortunately. It's an interesting carp venue, agreeably. Except the carp aren't very big. Especially when you compare them to places like Manor Farm, a specialist carp venue, and Gigantica in France. So as you can see, I'm just pulling the rod back. I imagine it's pretty similar to what you do in real life. I'm sure I tend to make a video when I do this in real life myself, when I go pike fishing. Oh. But no, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Go down here. Yeah, I know I've lost my peg. So, just to make things a bit more interesting, I don't need to worry. I've already won the competition. They're not going to beat that score. So I'll put one there for the mackerel head down here, because when I was practicing some of the other weather conditions, I did catch a lot of legendary ones around here. Some of the small ones are called jewel. on, I can't remember what it was, but it was, did catch jewel around here. I think it was on one of these small poppers, not sure which one. Just looking to see if we can catch some nice sander. Maybe Nasher. I think Nasher's one of the legendary zander on this venue. See, the only worry is going under that bridge there to the left, getting caught. You've got to be very careful. Thankfully we are quite close to this bridge here as well, which is where I was last time. Even I'm surprised at how well I'm managing to keep this twitch going. Got less than 10 minutes left now. How are we doing? It's 10 o'clock, so this will probably be my last video for tonight until Saturday. I tell you what, folks, I'm going to end it there because they're not going to beat that score. I'm going to end this video here. A bit premature, I know, but I don't think I'm going to catch much more. Don't particularly need to. So thank you very much for watching. I'll get this video uploaded to YouTube. Do like, subscribe and comment. Any advice on how to catch the barbel in this venue would be much appreciated. Especially Jack and Jill. If any of you know how to catch those guys, I'll be absolutely amazed. And I'll definitely do a video on that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. This is Jasper out. Thank you very much. All the best.